Now, why is there just a random strip of fence that I can totally just walk circles around? What does this even do? Is this where my tax dollars are going? Hello, everyone, I am ThirdMarioBrother, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we got the final gym badge of the Kanto region, the Earth badge from Leader Blue in Viridian City, with the most epic gym battle ever, I have got to say. And afterward, we were called by Professor Oak to come grab something from his lab. So here we are in Pallet Town, ready to grab it. And today, we will be starting on the last leg of our adventure before taking on the Pokemon League once again and becoming the Kanto double champions that we were meant to be, and capturing some legendary Pokemon. So if you are excited for that, please don't forget to leave a like on the video down below. With that, Oak, how you doing, boy?
Good to see you. This is what I wanted to give you.
And we get HM08, probably the lamest HM ever created.
That hidden machine contains the move Rock Climb. When you teach it to a Pokemon, you can go up rock walls that have steps carved in them. Those badges are... Wow! You have not only become the Johto champion, but you've collected all the Kanto badges. Well done.
Someone put in that Pokemon Snap clip, please.
No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. That was probably just your clone. Tell you what, Brian. I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Brian. Go to the Pokemon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there.
And yes, we can now reach Mount Silver, which is home to many very, very strong Pokemon and a crazy good place to train, if I remember correctly. Or at least if I've read correctly, because I read that somewhere, and I actually haven't gone to Mount Silver myself ever in this game, but it's home to a lot of cool stuff, including one of the legendary Pokemon that we're going to be capturing today, so let's go ahead and head to Mount Silver, how about? 1 second, though. Okay, so the location of Mount Silver, now that I've changed my team up a bit, even though I'm gonna have to do it here again in a second, is actually to the west of Victory Road over here, a hallowed mountain that rises between the Johto and Kanto regions. Ooh, and it's in such a cool spot, and this is such a cool place. It gives me chills just thinking about it, man. Mostly because it's really cold in this room right now, but, yes, when we come to Victory Road up here, or at least to the Pokemon League in general, we can go ahead and head off to the west, which we could not get to before. We actually need Oak's permission to get here. I don't know how he has all the power in the world to tell a guardman what to do, but let's just throw up a Max Repel and get going, shall we? So, there are some items on this route that you can go ahead and get. I don't think any of them are too important, but I do kind of want to try to get like a couple here and there. So maybe we'll go the route where I know there's items. At least I think there's items. I'm not 100% sure there's something down this way. But we are going to need Kirkland, and we are going to need Gatorade, because we need both Surf and Waterfall for what we're about to do. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. I wonder what this is. Please be something good. A Reaper Cloth. Yo, I have no idea what that does. Actually, let's check that out real quick. That sounds like a ghost type. It is loved by a certain Pokemon. Okay. We don't have that certain Pokemon, though, so I actually don't know which Pokemon that is, but I think that's like... I'm not even going to say, because I have no idea what that does, but I don't think any of our Pokemon are going to want some dirty old rag like that one right there. Now, is there anything down here is my question. No, it looks like just a shortcut up to that house up there, which I am curious about, actually. Let's go ahead and cut it. Just because we've got the legendary Kirkland with the legendary HM01 cut. Is that HM01? I think it is. Either way. Yo, what is going on? Oh, she is, surprised. Sphero is, happy to have us, though.
Sphero!
Alas, you found me. My peace and quiet to heal myself from the exhaustion of standing in the spotlight has been exposed. What? You're not the media? Then you must be one of my fans. Why didn't you say so? You can keep it to yourself that I'm here, right? I'll give you this for that. And we get TM47, which I actually did not know this was here. What is this? It contains Steel Wing. I remember I was wearing a dress inspired by this move on my debut stage. Alas, being a legendary idol is so demanding. I've been retired for some time, but people never stop chasing after me. Like you! Jeez, I'm sorry. Golly gosh, all I wanted to do was have a nice conversation. Maybe a spot of tea or whatever, but the idol life calls, and the idol life is a difficult sounding one. Actually, being an idol, like the word idol, I think, did they use that in America? I really am not hip with the pop culture these days, but that's like a thing in Japan. They call all the famous people like idols and stuff. Like, I guess they would call like Justin Bieber, for example, an idol. But I don't know, that seems It seems kind of hard. It seems kind of rough because everybody's just constantly like, you're in the spotlight, man. The life of a famous person must really suck, huh? Well, I mean, that's something I would totally be willing to find out about myself, rather than just hearing the stories about how terrible. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take the screaming fans bursting into my house with giant Pokemon and monsters flying out of their pockets that could kill me at any time. But here we are at Mount Silver. Nothing else written, just Mount Silver, and that is how you make a caption scary. So, let's pop on that Max Repel and get going, shall we? Here we are in Mount Silver Cave. Ooh, it's so cool, man! I love this place! Ah, man, when I finally got to this area in, like, first and second gen when I was younger, oh my gosh, it blew my mind how crazy this place was and how endgamey it feels, dude. And it definitely feels that way here as well. So, somewhere within this mountain, not in this room, but ooh, Expert Belt, that is very nice, and not actually something we can use, because we have, like, no fighting moves on our team. Somewhere within this mountain lies a legendary Pokemon waiting for us to come and capture it. Waiting on Kirkland, the beautiful Suicune, to come through. I kind of don't like the fact that, the surf music has to cut in every time on this really, scary endgamey music. But either way, let's pop in this HM08 Rock Climb, a terrible, awful, god-awful move. And, who are we going to teach it to? Kirkland wants to learn Rock Climb. Please don't tell me Kirkland has 4 HM moves. Okay, no, we are good. Let's go ahead and get rid of, well, I guess our only choice is to get rid of Aurora Beam, so no more Ice-type moves for Curling. Sorry. Ain't got none of your pretty flashy lights anymore. Instead, we've got Rock Climb, the lamest HM. Like, even Whirlpool is cooler than this, because at least Whirlpools are, like, cool. Like, Rock Climb, you can just climb up it yourself. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I know there's an Ultra Ball here, though, and you guys know what it means when there's Ultra Balls laying around. You guys know what is coming up. Well, I mean, title of the video probably told you that already too, but we're gonna surf on this water and surf up this waterfall. I love surf and waterfall and whirlpool as HMs. Those are really cool because that's something humans could never do, right? But if it's rock climb, you could just like go up a staircase or go around or something. Like, jeez, man, it ain't that big a deal. But anyway, in here, there he is, the spicy hot wing that has been awaiting us this entire time, and I don't think there's anything around the back, so let's rock climb down to this fool and catch ourselves a legendary Pokemon. It is Moltres, everybody. Okay, now that we are all saved up, I've gone ahead and put Hot Dog out front, because why not fight fire with fire? And here we go against one of the legendary birds of first gen. This is Moltres, everybody. And man, Moltres, your sprite is actually looking really cool there. Jeez. Looks like he's about to take off in a flurry of flames, and I really, really like it. I thought, why not put Hot Dog out front, because we can resist fire moves, and we can get a little bit of damage off ourselves. But Moltres is so cool, man. Or so, I guess, hot, technically, actually. But, as far as the legendary birds from first gen go, I think my favorite would probably have to be Articuno, and then Moltres, and then Zapdos has got to come in last. I don't know what it is with first gen electric type Pokemon, but like Jolteon comes in last for the evolutions for me, and then Zapdos comes in last as far as these legendary birds go. I don't know why I had that such a strong brain fart right there. That was weird. But yeah. Moltres is so cool though, man. I love just any Pokemon that is on fire, that has the fire going on the entire time on their body. I am into that, man. I kind of want to do a flamethrower because it will resist it. Yeah, let's flamethrower. Let's do it. I don't want to burn though. Don't get a burn, Hot Dog. Do not cook up anything too spicy, because this Buffalo Wing is waiting to be a part of our team. And oh gosh, it has ancient power. If it levels up all its stats on us, this could actually be a bit of a problem. Luckily, that's not going to do too much damage to us, so that isn't too worrisome. I'm going to use flamethrower again. This is a bit of a risky strategy. Probably a terrible strategy, actually, but it should put it down into the red. Yes, that was perfect. No burn. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much, Hot Dog. And you're probably going to be going down to this flamethrower that it threw right back at us. But yo, oh man, and a critical hit. It is not digging the fact that we tried to flame its fire. So, let's go ahead and go out with a Scrambler, of course. Because I like to start off these battles trying to put these fools to sleep, and it shouldn't be able to do too much damage to us either, because, oh my gosh. Oh no, it has Safeguard up, dang it. Ah! I should go out with Blackberry then, just to take some hits or something, or maybe just wait for the Safeguard to go down, because it shouldn't take... Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh my gosh! It's almost like it's a legendary Pokemon. Oh man, I've never actually used Zapdos, Moltres, or Articuno in any type of competitive battle or anything. So like, I don't know, man. I really have no idea how they perform when it comes to those things. Either way, what do we have? Well, looks like Ultra Balls is pretty much all we're going for, unless we want to make friends with Moltres. But I'm not into that, so let's just start chucking Ultra Balls, and it shouldn't take more than the 56 that we have in our inventory. If it does, that's going to be an issue. But of course we're catching this thing. Is there anybody out there who, like, goes up to a legendary Pokemon and just fights it for the experience and doesn't feel bad not having to reset their game afterward? Has anybody ever done that? Like, just taken a legendary out because they don't care? Because even legendaries I don't care about. Like, I don't know. Heatran or something. Like, I would go through the quest to catch Heatran every single time, even though I don't really like Heatran all that much. Or Heatran? How do you even pronounce it? I have no idea. I don't think I ever saw any anime episodes with Heatran in it. I did, however, see Pokemon, what was it? Which was the one with, Lugia and Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres? Why can I not think of it right now? Was that Pokemon 2000? No, that was Entei, right? Right? Oh, please, Moltres. No! How could you do this to me? It's so teasing, man. So teasing. I assume it's gonna wake up this turn, because it's been asleep a while. But which one was that? Pokemon Forever was with Suicune and Celebi, right? 2000 was with Entei. Then... Oh, God, why can I not remember the name? I'm pretty sure I mentioned this just the other day in a HeartGold episode as well, so... Man, I don't know what the heck is going on. But either way, basically, I loved that movie, is all I'm trying to say. The villain in that movie, or the dude who was trying to, like, capture Lugia or whatever, that dude was creepy. Him and his chess pieces, that dude was really, really creepy. But, I just loved that movie so much, and it was all this mystical stuff about, oh, the chosen one of legend. It happens to be Ash, who's also the chosen one of literally everything else in this land. Go figure. Wouldn't be able to sell tickets to the movies if it were anybody else, you know? But, like, and the fact that, yo, Slowking in that movie was so lit, dude. Did I really just use the word lit to describe it? Slowking? But, like, he talked, man. No! No! I didn't mean to hit that! No! What? What? Wait. Wait. Why did that work? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So I've been sitting here, I threw like 30 Ultra Balls at this thing between accidentally running away from it, and the Great Ball that I throw as a joke ends up working. Seriously? Seriously? That is awesome. But we got Moltres, the flame Pokemon. This legendary Pokemon scatters ember with every flap of its wings. It is a thrilling sight to behold. And yes, I'm sure it is, because embers raining down on you might not be the most fun thing in the world. But what should we name this thing? I should have been thinking about this when I was mindlessly chucking Ultra Balls for 100 years. You know, well, why not stick with the naming scheme that we've got going with all this food flying around? We've already got Chicken Wing, but this one is, he's still cooking. He is still cooking, and when we have him at the end, we are going to have a nice and a spicy Hot Wing. I don't know why you would ever say Hot Wing with an Italian accent, but welcome Hot Wing the Moltres to the team. Head over to the PC box, my boy. And, yeah, there is the first of the legendary Pokemon that we're catching in this video, but there are a few more, so let's go ahead and get the heck out of this cave. And since we already caught Moltres, I'm sure you guys know that the next two Pokemon are going to be Zapdos and Articuno. And Zapdos, we're going to be going after next. You know how most people, like, they go after them in, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, you know, the 1, 2, 3 order? Well, I am counting down 3, 2, 1, kababoom. So So we're gonna go in reverse order just because I feel like acting like a special snowflake today. Either way, let's go ahead. Ah, dang it, I thought I still had a repel up. Darn it! Well, we're gonna have to change up our team anyway, so we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and so where we need to go to find the legendary Zapdos is here to Cerulean City. And you guys should already know that Zapdos is an electric flying type Pokemon, so you would figure that Zapdos would like to hang around some electricity, get a little bit of that jolt in his life, get some excitement going on. And that is exactly where he's hanging out, because we're going to be finding Zapdos out at the Kanto power plant that we were at oh so long ago when we rescued this entire region from not having power. Because, man, that would suck. How would anybody get on Twitter and tweet about the amazing Weedle that I just caught at the bug-catching contest? I don't know. Have I shown the bug-catching contest off yet, by the way? I don't think I have, and maybe I should do that, because that was a childhood experience, man. That was a fun time. The bug-catching contest, actually, I wasted way too much time there, so I don't know if I'd call it fun. But either way... Oh, I forgot to buy Ultra Balls. So we are gonna be a little short on those Ultra Balls, but my favorite thing about this entire situation is that Zapdos is totally just chilling by the power plant, not even in it. He's like,
Oh, it used to be cool in here, and there was like a dungeon and stuff, and now I'm stuck out here just flapping my wings, standing outside.
he's been downgraded to a door attendant, man. He waves people in like,
Hi, I'm Zapdos, have a nice day. This is the power plant.
either way, let's save real quick. Alright, and now let's get started against the second legendary of the video. Ooh, I love the intro to this battle music. It's so cool, dude. Was it the same for Moltres? I think it was. But this is Zapdos, the most, chicken-looking of the chickens, actually. I think he has a really weird beak. That's one of the things that always kind of got me about Zapdos. Like, look at his beak, man. It's like 3 feet long. Especially in this one, it looks like it's crooked a little bit, like it's not quite straight, so... I don't know, man. Zapdos, you're looking a little bit chickeny right there for me. For some reason, all the first-gen Electric-type Pokemon, well, not all of them, of course, like Pikachu and Raichu are fine, Electrode and Magneton are fine, but, like, maybe it's just Jolteon and Zapdos, actually, but they look like just splatters against a wall, and I guess that's kind of how lightning looks, you know, all, like, jagged and really sharp-edged like that, so, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Either way, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit this dude with a Charge Beam real quick, because I don't want to hit him with a Thunderbolt. Looks like another Thunderbolt would take him out, but I think a Charge Beam should be able to leave this guy on like a couple HP. So, let's go ahead and use it and see if my theory is correct. If it's not, I'm going to cry, because I don't want to have to start another legendary battle over. Yes, there we go. Perfect, Lamb Chop. Absolutely perfect. Now what do I want to do? Let's go ahead, go out to Blackberry, because I don't want to go straight into the Scrambler, because otherwise we're going to catch like a Thunderbolt or something. Does Zapdos actually have any Electric-type moves? Because he's using Charge over and over, but he's got Charge, Agility, he's probably got Drill Peck. I actually don't think that in Gen 1, or, even in Fire Red and Leaf Green, that Zapdos has any electric moves to start off with, which was really weird to me. And I actually tried using Zapdos in like a Fire Red playthrough one time, but I couldn't because it didn't have any electric-type moves. And I was like, well, this Drill Peck sucks. This Pokemon sucks. Like, my experiences with Zapdos have not been the most positive in the world. So, wait, Charge, Agility, Drill Peck, probably. And what else? What are you packing, Zapdos? Do you got any heat? Do you got any heat that you're supposed to as a legendary Birdman? Discharge! There's the electric move. Okay, yeah. That could have been bad if we had Scrambler out on like a triple charge discharge. Jeez, man. That did a lot of damage, even the Blackberry the tank. But this thing does... Oh my gosh, it's paralyzed. Dang it! Well, Blackberry, you have too many awesome dark psychic powers going on. So let's just go ahead and start chucking Ultra Balls at this thing, I guess. Go ahead and throw this first one, and what do we got, Zapdos? How are you feeling today, my friend? Uno, dos, tres, wait. No way! Oh my god! You are kidding me! The first ball! Yo, that never ever happens! Oh my gosh, has that ever happened to me? Yo! I have what is going on? This legendary bird Pokemon causes savage thunderstorms by flapping its glittering wings. Electric Pokemon, its name is the Electric Pokemon. That is unfortunate, my man. Oh my gosh. Zapdos. Yo, this Zapdos wanted to be on our team. It wants to get stronger. It wants to hang out with all of its winged brethren. And it wants... What nickname does it want? Well, this boy is flowing with electricity, so pop him in the microwave for a couple seconds and you get yourself some Insta-Chicken. Yup. Oh man, but now we've got... a Hot Wing the Moltres, and Insta-Chicken the Zapdos under our belt. I have to go buy some more Ultra Balls, so I will be back in a moment before we get the final and most awesome legendary Pokemon of this video. Okay, and now that we are all loaded up on balls and we got everything we need, the final area that we have to go to today to catch the legendary Articuno, who is... oh, just chilling there, waiting for me. Get it? Chilling, because it's ice. It's actually the Seafoam Island. So, oh, we still have a repel up, apparently. I bet it's gonna last, like, 5 steps, and then have to put another one up instantly. I wish you could, like, stack repels, dude. Why is that not a feature in Pokemon games? Like, you put up 5 repels at once, and you get 2,500 steps or whatever. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good idea. Nintendo, you better be paying me $50,000 next time you release a Pokemon game, and it's got that feature in it. Either way, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you'll remember from Blaine's gym that at the Seafoam Islands there was a way to go up. You could just go climb up a ladder into the gym, but that was placed there by humans over here on the side. God, I love that background so much. We've got a staircase down, which also looks very, very man-made, because, you know, it's a staircase. But, we have to climb down that man-made staircase and up some... Oh my gosh, I don't have a Pokemon with strength. Are you serious? God dang it! Alright, Kirkland, jeez. Had to get rid of that cheap Costco brand water and replace it with some of that nice Lake of Rage water because we have got our friend Orochimaru back on our team, moving these boulders around, and I just really hope we don't need rock climb here, because if we do, I'm gonna have to make another return trip, and that is gonna be awkward. There are some items in here, of course, as there are in any legendary cave, but I believe the way we have to go is actually down here, if I'm not mistaken. So the Seafoam Islands are actually huge on the inside, and it's such a cool dungeon because it's completely 100% optional. You don't have to do like anything here, man. Or at least, like, for the most part of it, you're never ever going to be like traveling around here. So, can we go this way? No? I guess there's no reason. Why is that? Oh, I guess this ladder is just here for the return trip if you ever have to make one. But, honestly, I actually don't know which ladder we're supposed to go down. All I know is that there is a big flappy bird waiting for us somewhere. Yo, a water stone! That's actually really nice. Not that we're going to be using it, but I don't know, man. Stone evolutions are always so cool. Especially when the stone is, like, really rare and, like, you've been waiting on getting it for a super long time. I felt so satisfied when we finally evolved the Scrambler with that shiny stone, man. I was shining down in my heart. But, okay, it looks like the only way we can go is this way. Nope, turns out that was a dead end, and I got a little bit interrupted, so that was cool. So it looks like the only way that we have left to go is that one ladder up there right next to that ice heel that we picked up in the first place. So the very first way that we could have gone ended up being the right way. Typical fashion, huh? So let's go ahead and jump down there. How do we get up there, actually? Oh, you know what? Now that we came in from this way, it looks like that has been made possible as long as I don't screw this up. Yep, if we push these out of the way, we can go ahead and get ourselves, drum roll please, a Grip Claw. I forgot what the Grip Claw does, actually. Let's look at that real quick before we head off for Articuno. It does... oh my god, extends the duration of multi-turn attacks like Bind and Wrap. Oh my god, guys, our Whirlpool is going to be so strong. It's going to do 2 damage instead of 1 now. That is a pretty useless item, in my humble opinion. But either way, now we can head off in the proper direction, and now we can grab ourselves that flappy ice bird. I don't know, I always like getting all the items in a dungeon, though, because it's always stuff like that. And there's only one of that Grip Claw in the entire game, I'm pretty dang sure. So that's pretty cool. But what are these fools doing down here? Looks like we're going to have to do ourselves a battle. So what do you want, my friend? Hey, you're in my way, right? Right, dude, totally, dude. What are you even doing down here? Yo, those sparkles as the battle starts, though. That is awesome. It's so tailored, too. Because everything's going to be sparkly and shiny, but at the same time, very, very dark and So, let's go ahead and take care of this guy. I guess we're going to send out Lambchop to take this Cloyster out. Probably shouldn't have led off with Gatorade, but I do want to lead off with Gatorade during that Articuno fight. All these icy fools ain't going to have nothing against us, though. That Spike Cannon, oh god. Yo, this animation takes forever. Cloyster, come on, man. Get your one big horn. I just noticed Cloyster has a big horn inside his clamshell, too. Not just outside of him, but inside, too. Man, that must not be comfortable. I would be upset all the time, too, if I had a giant spike stick him right next to my bag, Cloyster. I understand your pain, my man. The inside of Cloyster looks kind of like a Ghastly. That is my new game theory, is that Cloyster is actually Ghastly that got eaten by a clam. Oh gosh, but there we go. Wow, tons of experience for that. Jeez, that is crazy. And it looks like we're going to want to stay leading with Lambchop, so maybe I'll switch into her, or switch her into the first position of our party after we take out this adorable Dugong. And you know what? Dugong is probably the Pokemon that looks most like an actual animal. Like, if this were a real thing, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's just like a seal, but white. Like, literally, there's no difference. I guess it does have the horn on its head, but Seal is probably the Pokemon that looks most like a, what it's based on. I got kicked around. Get it? Kickflip. Wait, you can't kickflip on a snowboard. That would break your legs. Alright, please pass through. Are you like the guardian of the area? The guardian bro angel dude? Jeez. So it looks like we have to take this guy out, so I'm gonna switch into Lambchop real quick, because I assume he's gonna have some more icy goodness for us to plow through. Because we gotta go to the right here. What did you come all the way out here for, I wonder? What did you come all the way out here for? Why are you snowboarding on an ice skating rink, dude? That don't even make any sense. God, I love the intro animation here, though. It's so sparkling, mystical, and beautiful. I've been using the word mystical a lot, dude. And it's kind of bothering me, because I am Team Valor all the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm repping. Actually, isn't it funny how nobody, like, plays Pokemon Go anymore? Or at least compared to how it was. People might open it up once in a while, but, like, compared to how Pokemon Go was, you would see people everywhere, all the time, just staring at their phones, trying to catch this or that. But now it's just, like, so gone, man. I heard they're supposed to add in trainer battles or something soon, like so you can fight other players or something like that. I don't know if that's a rumor or what. That'd be cool, but I don't know if it's too late for it to come back at this point, man. But that was the fad. Jeez. It came out while I was in Japan. Actually, it came out in America first, and everybody in Japan was so mad about it. They're all like, okay, so Pokemon was made in Japan, and you're going to release this amazing game in America first. Why? And it just made everybody so mad. It was hilarious. Then it finally came out, and I couldn't play it, of course, because I had 100 megabytes on my international data plan, and I didn't want to use that catching Caterpies or whatever. So, my host mom was playing it, and when she was driving us to the train station so we could get to school every day, she'd be like, okay, Brian, here you go, do some Pokemon Go for me, and I'd be like, are you serious? So she's like double or triple my level right now, and it's kind of hilarious, actually. But, where? I think we need to go this way. Yeah, we do need to go this way. But I think it's still pretty popular in Japan, if all the people I met there's Instagrams are any indicator of actual Japanese interest, because, like, people are still bragging about and throwing Pokemon Go around all the time, so that's pretty cool, that it's still popular somewhere. I believe, yeah, if we do this, yep, that's it. I got that puzzle brain going on, ladies and gents. I might be flapping my big gums, but I know what's going down. I want this item. It is a big pearl. Yo, line them pockets with all that moolah. Does anybody in the audience still play Pokemon Go? Like, regularly? Sorry about that, jeez. But as I was saying, yeah, does anybody out there still play Pokemon Go, like, regularly? Maybe not once in a while, like, oh, let me just open the app and close it real quick, because that is totally my signature move. The town I live is so small and so, like, unpopulated that there's, if you are lucky, maybe one Pokemon that'll come around in a day. Maybe, if you have the app open 24/7. But either way, there is the objective that we came here for. And man, it looks so majestic, man. But we actually can't get to it from this side, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more climbing around in circles. And I don't know which way to go to climb around in the circle that we want to climb around in. Let's go ahead and max repel one more time. And, oh, I guess there's only one way to go. There's gotta be an item. There's no... Why is there not an item there? That doesn't even make sense, man. That was just screaming item. Big giant peninsula sticking out in the middle of nowhere for some reason. There's gotta be an item there. There's gotta be. I'm totally not crazy, guys. Totally. Either way, now I believe we can swim around just a little bit in this icy cold water. Sorry about that, Orochimaru. Hope you don't freeze your snake tongues off. And here we go against the final of the legendary trio of first gen, Articuno, who I'm gonna avoid for a second. Is there a secret up here? This is a whole other section of the cave, so let's go ahead and, sorry about that, Articuno, that was a little bit rude, I know, I probably should have just started the battle with you, and I'm out here acting like a fool, and acting like you weren't there, and I didn't even stop and say hi, so now, let's do this proper. Oh, I gotta hear one more time. Articuno definitely has the, coolest cry out of the legendary trio of Kanto, I've got to say. So, we're gonna go ahead and take this. Oh, yo! I didn't save! Oh my gosh, I didn't save. Oh gosh golly. Oh goodness garn. That's a little scary, actually. No, I don't want to have to go through all of this again just because I didn't save. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's gonna go ahead and Ice Beam us. That's gonna be not very effective. So we can go ahead and hit this thing with a waterfall. Get him with them Gator Jaws, Gatorade. Oh, I love Articuno though, man. I love it so much. I think it's the coolest design, for sure, out of the legendary trio of Kanto. Because, like, Moltres is cool. Well, first of all, Zapdos is just ugly, man. Zapdos looks like some electricity got splattered against the wall when they were playing dodgeball with it or something. Like, he's too jagged, too chickeny. I just can't take him seriously, man. But Moltres is really cool. He's got the fire flowing off of his body, but the bright yellow and the fact that the rest of his body doesn't really have any features, like, it's a cool thought, but little too chickeny in my opinion too. But Articuno, man. Articuno just looks sleek and majestic, and like, it's actually got feather features, you know? You can tell what the heck is going on with, like, its body. It's got things going on his body. It's not just one smooth lump like Moltres is, if you don't count the fire. I don't know, man. Articuno is my girl. I always thought of, or my boy, or whatever Articuno is. I always thought of Articuno as a girl, because Articuno is beautiful. But yeah, it's gonna go ahead and use agility, and we're gonna hit it with them 58 sand attacks in a row. I don't know, I always thought of Zapdos as a girl too, actually, now that I think about it, and then Moltres as a, I guess legendary Pokemon really don't have genders though, do they? But how do they proliferate? How do they babies? Is what I'm trying to say. Because there isn't just one of every legendary Pokemon, right? Maybe some, like Rayquaza and stuff, but Articuno, for example, I'm pretty sure a trainer in Faulkner's gym in the anime was using an Articuno. Not the Articuno, but just an Articuno. So, like, you can have more than one Articuno in the world, I guess. That blew my mind, though. Does anybody know what episode I'm talking about? When they're in, Cherry Grove, and they're taking on Faulkner, and Ash is watching some other trainer try to take on Faulkner, and he sends out an Articuno. Am I hallucinating that? Am I making that up? Because I swear that happened in the anime, and I was like, no, why? How can you have a legendary Pokemon? That's not even cool. Like, oh man. It was ranculous, dude, but that is totally what was going down in my head at the time. So we're gonna use one more sand attack, and that'll be the last one we can use, because all these legendary oh geez, we already used 6. That is awesome. But all these legendary Pokemon got this pressure stuff going on, and our PP is running a very low, wee mon ami. So let's send out Orochimaru, because I think, now that it has a Reflect Up, we should be able to get off one tiny itty bitty teensy weensy little more attack and get this thing just a little bit lower into the red. If we don't... Oh, do I want to do this though, even? Oh, a Rock Smash from Orochimaru should not kill this thing. It shouldn't kill this thing. It has a Reflect Up, it's 20 levels higher than us. Yeah, that's barely going to do anything. In fact, I'm going to hit it with another one, just because. There we go, Rock Smash. And that's about, oh, especially if you get a defense drop, that's about as low as I want to go. But thank you, Orochimaru. You have done your part, and I appreciate it duly. So, let's send out the Scrambler. Hope this thing doesn't hit us with some amazing Blizzard, Sheer Cold, Aurora, Death, Fire attack. Nope, the Ice Beam isn't going to hit us, so we can go ahead and we can yawn this thing to death. It will die of oversleeping. Is that a thing you can do? Is die from sleeping too much? I guess if you slept so much you never ate anything, but can you just sleep yourself into oblivion, like if you're so tired and you go to bed and you just sleep for a while and then don't wake up? I know you can definitely die of exhaustion, that's a thing, which is kind of scary. Like, your world would be so warped at that point, like, I don't even... What? Oh my god, no way! No way, dude! Holy cow! What? He wasn't even asleep! What the heck is going on? There is no way... Yo! This legendary trio is the dumbest thing. The magnificent, seemingly translucent wings of this legendary bird Pokemon are said to be made of ice. Articuno, the freeze Pokemon, hopped in that Ultra Ball too. Yo! What is going on with our luck today? We got 1 in a Great Ball. That was after like 35 Ultra Balls or something. And 2 on the first try? Are you serious? No, there is no way. There is no way. That is ridiculous. Alright, Articuno. What are we gonna call you? Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, you know, so every other Pokemon we catch is named after the food itself, right? I think this one, it would be appropriate to name it after the freezer burn that all these chickens are gonna feel after we throw Freezer Burn the Articuno in the PC with them. Oh my god, I can't believe that, dude. Oh, yo, he dropped a zinc in his little nest, or Freezer Burn had some zinc sitting here under her booty this entire time. And I don't have an escape rope, so I'm gonna have to surf out of here, but man, wow! Wow, that was about the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in a Pokemon game, for real. I cannot believe that, but all that means is that it's gonna take 9 billion trillion Ultra Balls to catch any other Pokemon in the remainder of this game, so... Jeez. Either way, yo, there's a rare candy right here. Nice, nice, nice. Either way, that is pretty much all the interesting stuff that's gonna happen today in Pokemon HeartGold. I guess while I'm doing the outro, I'll run around the rest of the Seafoam Islands caves here and see if we can't find any items or anything, such as this Revive. Yo, there's actually a lot of good stuff here. Man, that's kind of crazy. But we caught ourselves Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, counting down 3, 2, 1. And by the way, if you didn't know, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, it's uno, dos, tres in Spanish, and a lot of people don't seem to know that, which, did I just blow your mind? If I just blew your mind, then make sure to let me know. Because I know that blew my mind the first time I figured it out. That was like a year or 2 ago or something like that. But either way, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. If you guys enjoyed the incredible stupid luck that we had today, please make sure to leave a like in the video down below. I would very greatly appreciate it. It really helps out. And I hope you guys tune in next time where we catch some more legendary Pokemon. Let me know who you want me to catch next. Event Pokemon, maybe Raikou and Entei, something that is an event. Let me know down below and I'll try to get to it. Either way, thank you all very much once again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.